let's have a chat, right? This is going to be a bit of a chat heavy one, but as you can see, I'm in the countryside down some back roads on my way home from Ultimate Doves 2025 UK show season opener. Fucking glorious weekend, to be honest. And I have to say, I've not been for a couple of years, so I thought, you know what, let's give it a go. I am shocked at how, I mean, how can I put it nicely? How shit it was, excuse my French. How absolute, there was no vibe, there was absolutely no energy.
More energy, more energy.
It was super flat. And I mean, there could be many factors to it. So this is where, like, I don't know what you guys think. Who went to Ultimate Doves this weekend? This Sunday, whatever. It's now a Sunday show. Like, for one point, I think it was a Saturday and Sunday, or Saturday evening, or whatever. Anyway, like, what did everybody think of it? Because I thought it was absolute dog shit. Footfall, again, I don't have the numbers, but it just felt dead. The volume of cars in there just didn't seem, I don't know, it just didn't hit, which is weird, because as a season opener it should be like, wow, I'm getting my car out for the first time, you know, from all the cars that have been built or stored over winter or whatever. So it should have really been like a banger indoor show. So weather's irrelevant. I mean, it's a banging weekend, but weather's irrelevant. And it was just dead. No vibe, no, absolutely zero energy. Everything was just flat. It's just a bush there. Yeah, like I said, a bit of rambly. I was at the Rotiform booth this weekend. Still got my Rotiform hat on. And you know what? We were doing free coffee, and like good coffee, barista coffee from the top of the stand, from the container. We had a coffee machine up there, coffee guy, he absolutely smashes it. Amazing coffee with every purchase. So every purchase you get a cup of coffee, and you get entered to win a set of wheels. Now we did this minus the coffee, just entered to win a set of wheels at Fitted 2 years ago. Last Fitted, whenever the last Fitted was. And literally booth was relentless all day. People buying merch with a chance to win a set of wheels. You weren't getting a coffee for free. It was, but that was, had vibe, had energy, had just, it was a banging show. Whereas, again, like I said, I don't know, like, you know, you're giving away free coffee and a chance to win. And it's not like people were coming up and then, it's not like people were coming up and they're not buying something, which is totally fine if people want to do that. There was just no one around. So actually, every person that walked into the sort of stand area probably bought one or two things, which is really cool for the support, and, you know, come and chatted to me, and it was all good. But it just, the volume wasn't there. I'll just share some, like, I didn't really take much footage because I didn't think of this chat and this video like while I was there. Just the more I thought about it during the day, I thought, this is crazy. I just wanted to discuss it with everybody, or whoever was like, who wants to get involved in the chat. But like, it just felt dead to me. I can't put my finger on it. Like, you know, we had, I feel, a really strong booth with a real variation. Car Audio Security, they also smashed it across the road. Good show cars from the booths and the merchants, but it felt almost like a trade show, because literally that's all it was. Traders had something good on the show, and then all the other sort of show and shine stuff, it just didn't feel the same. But like I said, it was the footfall. It was the footfall that really, like, just highlighted for me that there's something wrong. There's something not quite right for the first show of the season. There's an indoor show that is not weather dependent, for it to be this dead. I don't get it. I don't know if it's the new age of just social media everything, so everybody's sort of seeing everything, or like people rather go to meets, or people, you know, I don't get it. I'm trying to put my finger on it, and I just do not understand why it's so dead. So if anybody's got any ideas or their opinion, let me know what you think. But yeah, I'm probably going to upload this just raw as it is, because I want to hear what everybody's thinking, what everybody's saying. If you went, what did you think? Were you inside the show? Were you outside the show? Because a couple of people said that outside areas that are free, you only paid to come into the inside bit, so the car park areas and all that were busy. Apparently the intersection, the junction coming out the main entrance was busy, but I can't imagine there'd be 1,000 people there. So the 1,000, 2,000 people that felt like were missing from inside were outside. I don't know, I don't get it. I know the weather's nice and you'd rather be outside than inside, but yeah, so let me know what you thought about the show, the cars, the vibe, the energy, the footfall, you know, how busy it was. And were you inside, outside? What was going on? Because there's absolutely something wrong. Is it just the car scene in general? Is it the UK? Is it indoor shows are dead? Like, I mean, this is, you know, Ultimate Dubs is always like, whether you like it or not, I fucking hate coming up to Telford, I'm not gonna lie. I've not sugarcoated it in the past, I won't do it now. It's fucking dull. But it was a good chance to catch up with friends that you hadn't seen since fucking last year or even longer. See builds. Just, there was always a reason why. Oh, there we go. Fuel lights come on, this, anyway. But yeah, so there's always a reason to come to Ultimate Dubs. There used to be international people flying in from the US, there was people from Europe, and it just, again, I don't know. Obviously I saw Jamie Orr, but he's like fucking Mr. Volkswagen worldwide and PBW and stuff, and you know what, him and Elliot support what they're doing. So you know, and they were around distribute magazines and all stuff, so like big support to them and big up to them. But the overall scene, the culture, the whatever, I just don't get it. I don't understand why it's so dead, why today was so dead. And like I said, it's the footfall that was dead, but there was no vibe, and fucking up non-stop drum and bass, like, just, you know, I don't know, maybe I'm just getting old, but there's definitely not enough people there for the show. I like to actually hear also from other traders and see what they thought. How did they get on? Because there weren't any people. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't get it. I saw nothing new. No car that I saw that I thought, yeah, that's sick. No wheels that I thought, wow, rah, look at those. There's that Mark 4R32 on like BSKFs and something else, like mix and match wheels. But we've seen that on Instagram already, so I don't know. Anyway, my air fresheners keep falling off, so I think that's time for me to stop rambling on. But yeah, if you got anything to say, it's what you thought, let us know in the comments. But yeah, thanks, peace.